Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, pets of all ages, yes, it's time once again for more hardcore vanilla Minecraft. I'm Hambbage, and I'm so thrilled that you guys decided to drop in today and check out this video. I think we're going to have an awesome episode in store, and sensational even. We'll find out if it lives up to the hype, but see, it's got a good chance. As any viewers of the last video would know, we had some very good fortune on our first day in the new Nether Fortress. We pulled one skull, which we turned into a banner. That's what they're called, a piratey banner. I think last episode we just kind of were like, yeah, let's get out. I think this time, now this may be, alright, bear with me just a second. Let's take just as much of this as we can. Let's make as much of this as we can. And then let's store all of it. Those are bricks, polished and polished. Okay, now all those are away. What else did we have in here? Basalt. We should have plenty of room for that. Now the reason why I decided to clear all these, I think as we work our way back out, we're going to go back to the fortress. I want to get as much of that mob ready. We're going to hang on to those, and then our random junk. Oh, let's just put it here, because I don't know. I don't remember what all we had. Some rack, some of the fence, the sand. Those will all go on this side. These three will go into the potion kit. Rack. Soul sand, there we go. And then this is where we put the bricks, so I think that's where the fence pieces should go. Let's see if we find, oh man, how did I miss that? Alright, all the rest of you just come on in. Get rid of that. Come on. Bones, flesh, coal. That's a little bit of a challenge. Let's do everything else. Maybe we'll just keep that instead of running it upstairs. Gravel, stone, can hang on to. Set both of those. I mean, really, I guess we could put the coal in there, but we're going to get more. What am I looking for here? One of these had regular old stone on it. Which don't think we're going to need to do a bunch of filling / pillaring. We may, but we should also be clearing a lot of space in the deal. Alright. Oh, and the arrows. Let's get rid of the arrows. We'll keep pink as our junk chest as we do more fighting. We're gonna have a load of random items to keep cleaning up. And when we first get back, hopefully we can use a couple of these to unload basalt and blackstone again, and probably netherrack as well. Hopefully not too much other random stuff, but that can go in. And then we'll keep this for just our assorted loots when we get up here, and, in and out of the purple box as needed on the bricks. So that can Those two will hang in our inventory. We're set here. Let's... Now, after all that, I do think it's worth switching out. Because we're going to want to munch a lot of food. And we have a lot of food. So let's just top that off. We'll swap out our steaks. Alright, there we now go. Really can put this away as well. Store up some of these extras. I know we do have extra steak there, but we've got so much of this pork right now. It just seems silly not to. So it'll be curious to see how our mob spawning rates compare at level 5 as opposed to level 40, which is where we were at when we left. And, you know, not something I've ever really tracked before. It seemed like we were getting a lot of mobs, so may back off just a little bit. But again, I don't know if it ever backs down the difficulty once you've been up high. You know, at that, we're effectively being treated as a level, 100 and something. Or at least level 70 is the highest we've attained before spending any levels. And I've never been real sure how the local difficulty works and how that plays out on spawn rates, but is what it is. Eventually we'll want to get all this cleaned up and sorted as well, but my main concern is dealing with these basalt and blackstone sections, among others, but these particularly. This is a bit of my concern. I don't like the basalt to be funky positioned. And if you can't, it's one of the few blocks, there's a lot of them in Minecraft, I shouldn't say a few, but of like the stone, just raw resource type blocks where orientation will affect appearance. Kind of like, if you lay a log, if you put it on its end, and like this is one from a previous, our previous crossing, where there had been lava across that section, and we use the basalt to fill it. If you put it on end, then you get that on the top. And yeah, I mean, it doesn't look any differently bad than just having a piece of netherrack in the middle of the path. Wow, excuse me, I just had a salad and something, I don't know if it was a little bit of sunflower or a little bit of lettuce, just kind of hit the back of the throat there. Woo! And yeah, my breathiness decided, it wasn't like I was choking, but it was kind of right there on the back of your throat. Ooh. Wow. Okay, another rack. Earn your home. I don't think we still have enough, but look at that. Just barely. And this is really secondary to getting the top done, but that's exactly why I wanted to get some additional pieces in hand before I really start going up. Come on. Because, oh, we were saying we wanted to eat some pork, right? So, yeah, I had a wonderful salad for dinner. It was really nice. One of those pre-packed salad mix type bag things. I ate a bunch of those. Discovered them way back for office lunches. They work pretty well, and honestly, as long as you don't use any or not much at all of the dressing they include, you're good to go. They're pretty healthy blend. It's those dressings, and so many of them are like ranch or whatever, and they kind of include, some of them have like tortilla strips or cheese and that kind of stuff. I don't get too nitpicky about those kind of things. I kind of look at those as, and I'm getting a lot of greens out of this, so it works out pretty well. But yeah, I used another of my grilled chicken breast pieces and chopped that up, put it in, added a few extras. I like to snack on just whole sunflower seeds or add them into salads and things like that. Good if they're not see, that's what I don't like. If they're not roasted in oil, those are pretty good snack, but you have to be careful that you don't just go crazy on them. They're not something you need to make a huge part of your diet. At least my diet, a healthy diet. When you're trying to shed a few pounds, as we talked about. You guys all done? It's kind of rude. Just saying. So, who knows how much... how much lava we're going to have to deal with going through all this stuff. Again, the lava slime sounds so loud, you'd swear he was on top of us a while ago. Well, come on into my little house. We'll let them work their way in a little bit, try to multitask this effort a little bit. They should follow along pretty decently. So we'll see how much patience I have for clearing out some of this. I just know, as we go back and forth, this is definitely one we're going to want to go high speed at, and probably will actually now take precedence as the high speed first of the ice boat trains. Not, once we get a wither, it kind of loses all necessity, but it's fun, and you can never have too many beacons, so never too many nether stars, and being able to get there back and forth pretty quickly would be nice. So, and it's not nearly as far as the Badlands one. So having this, and this is a little side project, will kind of help us break up some of this ice roading stuff, because that's going to be ongoing projects. Alright, well, we got one little section here cleared for speed bouncing. And now we have enough resource here. To insulate us a little bit from that guy. Oh, did you want to come through there? Oh, I'm sorry you don't fit, buddy. Oh, you might fit. might be making a horrible mistake. Well, now you don't fit. So yeah, you get the one high. They can't get through. He could, in theory, have gotten up, but maybe those two would have blocked him off pretty well. Not too sure. As I've said, not my favorite biome to try to work through. Everything, you know, it's nice to get the resources, but it is tedious compared to just blowing through the netherrack. And you get to deal with lava like you would 10 layers lower without any of the ancient debris goodness. Well, I shouldn't say without any. There's a chance anywhere you could find some, but very slim chance of any ancient debris goodness. Alright, it looks like, I know we had a little bit back this other way. Come back and get that. Let's kind of call this a section. It really won't feel too terribly long, I don't think, once once I stop jumping off into the, Of course you're going to come up right when I'm on fire. Yeah, don't fall in. Or do. I mean, if that's your thing. A little bit concerned about that. And we should probably seal that in at some point, but I mean, come on, we're not scared. We're just time conscious. Speaking of time conscious, if you enjoy the hour-long format instead, or our efforts to be closer to that, definitely let me know in the comments if that seems more accessible. I certainly want these to be accessible to the viewer. In some ways, it's a lot easier to go long. You don't have as much editing. I have a good internet connection, so the uploads aren't terribly tedious either way. Even if I have a couple of them backed up, they just kind of go when I'm not streaming, or even am streaming, recording. Because Minecraft doesn't require constant internet updates, there's no real additional system load, so it's perfectly fine to just set those up to upload while we're recording any more content. So all that is pretty accessible, I'd say. But I'm thinking, it's just nicer from a viewing standpoint to have those a little more digestible. That must have been a lava lake we dealt with earlier. I'm not sure I want the one higher or not. It's also kind of why I would like to get some of the full ice highway done, so I can test it for the running and jumping and stuff, and make sure I'm not impeding my ability if I want to move by foot as opposed to by boat. Not that we'd really want to. We'll try to have chests and everything set up so there's always plenty of boats wherever we may potentially need them. But yeah, I think it's one, maybe one lower. We'd be jumping at 3, but this is kind of the 3 height for jumping. I know this is an extra pass, but so much. I want to go fight. See, I think we're gonna be okay. It's pretty close, but I don't know. I kind of think we want to be one more up. Well, of course, this won't tell us anything. Okay, so if we're... Oh, this is a good test. Oh, I think I ran into the wall. No, we can go fast through there. Okay, good. Because that's a lot of extra clearing through a lot of extra areas. Well, of course, you don't care. The flow might help keep him out, though. He loves snow. He's told me 7 times this morning, or whatever the line is. Good old elf. I was thinking that in terms of lava. I know that sounds very random, but the little lava cubes, they love lava. They don't mind a lava flow. How do we leave those? And how is that there? Okay. We talked about pink. About lime. Oh, I guess I can put away these bricks for now, since this is becoming more of a deal than I'd hoped or ever really intended. Alright, blue for basalt. Seems logical. These were already set up in here. For Blackstone, and pink for all this nonsense. Yeah, I guess the blue for basalt or Blackstone doesn't really help. Not a good mnemonic device. In fact, Blue for Blackstone would have been better for the BL. If you're really trying to use the language tricks to associate subconsciously. But if we had a black shulker, that would have been best of all, of course. Now, you can see our pick's getting a little bit worn up here. And that's okay. We can, you know what, we gotta do it. Because I don't want that pink box eventually all full up of this. So let's take all that junk. Netherrack, whatever. Magma blocks. Cubes can go in there. Oh, and the gravel definitely in here. 2 more rows. Sorry, I don't enjoy doing this, but since we're going. Oh, was that a magma block stuck up out of reach? Too bad. It'll have to just despawn. I refuse to get sucked into your quartzy time trap. Alright, good to there. Yeah, we can troll ourselves a bit by making these spawnable for lava. Eventually we'll fix all that with slabs and ice and all the rest of it, but where'd all my boxes go? I almost lose them with that white. And need a bright color. Alright, you guys can stay. Pink. And basalt. Alright, everybody up. Yeah, this may get to be a bit of a problem. But if we go and are just full speed about it. Oh, now I don't have any netherrack on hand. Alright. We'll do that on the way back. If at all. If we remember, because likely that will be a completely different... Now, these are going to be potentially a pain. Hopefully we already dealt with most of the lava. Yeah, that's why when I saw it in the previous crossing, if I saw any furthers and kind of, try to push forward and block up whole lakes, but they can just be one little source block in the middle of a bunch of stone too. Kind of getting to that time to keep an eye on the pick amid the lava and the cubes and everything else, but I forgot we had all this too. See that piglin up there? I wonder if he's gonna come back to try to wreck our day. Alright, now we're through to the last little bit. I still got all my boxes. Sometimes good to make sure you haven't left them along the way. picked up a bunch more racks, so let's... Hard to hear you, buddy. Don't know where you are. Out here, these aren't going to matter too much at all. There's so many ways around, but whatever. Get them cleared out here. Might give us a chance to maneuver. Nothing else feels a little bit more open. Kind of see as the... Hey, yay! We got back to the part we finished. Alright. Well, that's a good start on the path. Now, let's actually regroup here, equipment-wise. I don't think I want any of those. Of course, we got some of everything, right? And then we're going to want to get the nether bricks back out again. So everybody goes away in their respective boxes, and then out come all the bricks that we have at the moment. Now, with the exception of pink, everything else can sit in the ender chest. And while we're in, this should be... We're not going on a mining trip here. Once we get back up, yeah, we're going to be breaking a lot of bricks, and that will take its toll on the tool health, but... I don't think it's going to exhaust what we currently have in the tool. And until we need more purple, or until we need to store bricks, if we even get to that point, I want to be using them pretty regularly. So, alright, so one thing we're going to try to do is pop up our stairs. Now, did I already go up? Wait, I think I already went up one there, right? One level each. This should minimally make our stair descent easier. For whatever that's worth, and it gives us more nether brick to use. So there. All right. Well, welcome back. Guess we're in it. Now, was this our end? I think it was. All right. A few friends around. It looks like. Oh, you jerk. Ow. That was just a regular arrow, I think. Oh, look at you. Just sniping from the stairway. Now, I thought we had that deactivate. In fact, I'm sure of it. I don't see the spawner up there. Oof. Oh man, look at them all over there. I don't think they liked us taking their spawner out. One thing I need to do real quick is just check that we are only 35 minutes in. Oh, hey. Hey, buddy. That seems fair. You know, get one shot. Half a second, guys. Okay, that was a few seconds, I admit it. But ever since that coughing fit, my nose was all runny, and I was afraid I was going to do the old snot sniff thing. Alright, what is the deal with airline food? Alright. Keep up on that pork. Again, the wither is not insta-death by any means, but it is certainly something to look out for. And if you get it stacked a few times, you hear those like bone shuffles that are more of a like a drop sound. That's when it's time to start looking for your wither friends. And watch for all these randomly hidden ones, and watch out for that stuff. That's what we're working to fill in here in our kind of fighting the pack spawning. Rotisserie spitter at its finest. This is what it was made to do. Oh, too high for the blaze. There you go. How'd you like that, huh? Ooh. I saw you. Ran away. He was scared. What? Was that from somebody else? I don't think that was from the guy by us. Now, these walls and things are a little bit two-sided. They're really nice when it comes to dealing with the blazes, because at least it shortens their firing range. But it kind of gets in the way for the wither skellies, and they're what we really want. So pick your poison a little bit, I guess. But once we can kind of fill in the gaps and open a section, then the blazes become less of an issue, because we can just dance around and, yeah, we'll get hit a few times, but whatever. We're tough guys. It's really just that before you've got room to maneuver, you don't want to be getting hit by both if you can avoid it. Okay, now I heard wither sounding steps, and that can be nothing, but worth noting every time. And just looking out, and of course we want to watch out for those, but we also want to watch out for holes in any of the surrounding rock, because any of that can be straight express trip all the way down to there. And if you're really lucky, then you just straight up land on a rock, and even with feather falling, we might not survive that. I think we probably would. We'd probably drop 3-4 hearts. But that's when factors start to compound on you. Oh, just a bit off. And again, I like the mixed in fighting, but we're not primarily worried with taking down wither skellies yet. I mean, yeah, we want to, especially if they're close. It doesn't hurt to get skulls as we're in this process, but once we have just a wide open kind of arena, for lack of a better word, becomes pretty insignificant. So I think we're good here. We're not going to get any benefit from... Well, we might back that way as we finish up over here. I know we still had a few spots left. We'll gain just a little bit of coal as we work here. Should be nice. And my main concern when I'm working on this stuff is to not get knocked off an edge. So you definitely want to be kind of watching for just that, those fire arrows. Now our netherite armor actually helps us a little bit in that sense. I don't want that in my block set in hand. That could be a big mistake. Oh, getcha. Because yeah, it would stick even if we stuck it to other blocks, but then getting it back, I don't want the risk of that getting broken and dropped into lava. We already lost one shulker. That one at least isn't destroyed. It's out there somewhere. It won't go away on us, but definitely would prefer not to have to deal with that. So I think next up we're going to try to loop out on these walls, and if I can widen them up, then I can take out the railing, have all that, and just kind of keep pushing towards one side or the other. Really just, this is head on a swivel type stuff. When you see those enchanted bows on the regular skellies, that's where you can get the knockback, which again, we're not super concerned about the damage from the bows, but if they do catch us with the right enchantment, it can be a bad day. It's also why I didn't mind pulling pork instead of steak, because I don't mind eating it all the time here. And that's keeping that topped off is just that, you know, hey, the game decided to put 6 wither skulls or skellies behind your back, and now they're all coming for you. That's a good time to know that the first couple hits are at least going to get some recuperative healing before you have to deal with it. Okay. Speaking of which, even there we were just a bit. Now this is where you can really do okay against the... Oh man, well, you can do okay against the blazes just by being able to zig and zag. The game will try to recoup you for any incidents or any misses on the blazes part by giving some incredible hits. That was legit. equipped, so... not too concerned about taking the shots, other than that they... There's a skull. At least one. 2! Nice. So we're 2/3 of the way to a wither fight. We haven't even come close to getting our floor set up. So right, you've had more than your fair share of shots. Hope he didn't fall all the way. Oh, well, it's one shot on you. Oh, sometimes you can get in underneath them. Oh. There you go, Pigman. Best to move away. We're just going to rain some death and destruction. Whoa, that's a bunch of them. And I don't know where that blaze was. Oh, hi. Well, that's lovely. That's why we try to keep our food up. Oh, I hear you walking. I don't know where you are. A little bit precarious with the pigmen potentially hanging out right behind us there. Time for you to go. I'm tempted to get all this cleaned up. Oh. Whole bunch of them back there. Oh. I didn't even see that one coming. I was looking at the other guy dropping and trying to aim the shot, and I just thought he was flaring up, because they do kind of show the flame effect. There you go. I don't think I got him all the way, but got a shot on him. Now, you know, these things will speed up a little bit as we clear some of this out. We can just run corner to corner and, oh, hey, look, there's a bunch of blazes over that way. Let's go get them. Until we get those sight lines. Hey, we're at level 15 already. Not bad. Let's see if we can get our hunger back just a bit. Nope, not yet. Like to get this filled in. Oh, that was a miss. Let's knock these two out. Kite them back a bit away from our pig friends. Oh, we got more blazes. What do you know? So I think let's do it this way again. Lest time trying to make long shots. Oh, thought I had a second to get out of the way. Oh, I got the other one though. Too high? How about that? Oh. Again, better to wait and try to get the right shot than worry too much about dodging. We've got good gear. There. Alright, while we're over here away from some of the action, let's try to dump some of this junk. Top off our 2 things. I can't believe that 2 skulls already. But we did have like, what, a dozen different See how scared he got? Came around the corner. He's like, no, I'm out. That could have been all kinds of bad for all I know. Ow. Oh, yeah, I see you. Oh, really? Oh. And of course, right when I'm blocked by the fire, that's when... Where did those... Oh, he's still over there? Alright. It seems a bit lower. You can see why I kind of am willing to hang on to some of these walls and section off, because just being able to dodge back and forth and get a little... Oh! Little relief from the blazes. Definitely nice at times. Oh, that's working well, though. Just spawnable area. And I know well the dig the big hole in the nether, you know, super wither skeleton farm. But if you don't have 2 months worth of game time to give up, this seems to me to work real well. Now I'm in a crossfire? I just saw fire come from the other direction. Where is that? Where are you at? Man, I hope there's no pig in the middle of that. Oh, well, there is. Can I get away from... Oh. Okay, it's a blaze down. Wither. One shot. Ooh, ho, ho. Okay. Now you were probably the blaze that I was trying to find before. Where'd you go? Hi. Oh. What? Where'd you come from? I thought I just got... Maybe that was just the effect hitting. It'd be nice if the effect stacked, you know, and still lingering, had a different sound effect than just the seam, you know, sword type hit sound. So yeah, this would be a little easier to clear if the pigmen weren't quite so prolific in this little area. Just saying. Alright, we got a wither coming. And he's welcome to do so. Wow, the ash is quite prolific at the moment. Always something to do down here, though. You can fight and then put out some fires and then deal with a wither scale and then work on the floor some more. Always something. Try to make a loop. Try to make a loop through. Pick up some of the loots. Maybe get him. Come on. You're gonna have to come off that ledge. Okay, now the ledge doesn't matter. And again, always moving definitely helps, because those blazes, they don't care how far away they are. They're gonna keep shooting. Let's get another snack. Once again, it looks like we got loads of pigmen. Oof. It's a hot crossfire. That was a nice one shot. And yeah, at times it's you know, if we're outside of construction, while I don't ever feel good about it, sometimes it is nice to just accidentally let a pigman kind of catch a bit of your sweeping edge or a stray arrow and just clear them all out, because they don't despawn nearly as fast as you would like to keep the mobs clear out here. Okay, now we still had one over there. And if you can get this deck big enough, then you can run laps and actually kind of force a respawn on... Ooh. Oh yeah, you guys are in very big trouble now. Don't come at me when you can't fly away. Oh, hey. Alright, you brought buddies, but they're regretting that decision. Oh, love it. Love it, love it, love it, love it. Alright, let's... I wish I had a better other side to be working on filling in some gaps in between all here. Kind of like this corner having the little bit of... You're going to get wasted. There's a head. Alright, we can make a wither. It's part of our mission accomplished. Pigman! Did I hit the pigman? The other one seems to be happily... I might have, but I think I got him one shot. That's the other advantage. If you're going to shoot and there's any doubt, like that guy coming through, make sure it's full draw. Don't risk not killing the pigman. Now, I saw all you guys. Are you both on either side? Or yeah, you go check them out. But let me know. Any withers in there? Snort once. Yeah, really closing this gap all the way across. It gives us the loop, but of course we're so exposed as we're working on all that. It's, oh, I didn't even realize we had some floor there to work off of. Well, that's kind of handy. Let's, take a bit of advantage here. I won't be sad to get rid of the magma cubes out there, though. Alright, well, if that's not a drop, then... Oh, let's go ahead and clear. Oh, stuck. Hunger. 20. Alright, let's deal with some of this. What am I potentially getting trapped in here? Alright. Then let's take these out. And the posts. I don't know why it went so quiet all of a sudden. Well, I like it. Thank you. There's a blaze over there. The game realized, was like, oh, we're in very big trouble now. Let's fill into there. Now, these are the ones they're tougher because you don't have maneuvering room. If something pops, you are kind of stuck. In the others where you're filling in the gap, you got another sidewall to kind of cushion into, right? If things get, if you're backpedaling and shooting a bow or something, you got a guardrail to kind of fill in. Here, we don't have too much of that kind of real estate to work with, so having this little gap is kind of nice. But of course, when you're placing the blocks, you then don't really have the ability to look around and see what's brewing trouble-wise. I don't like you. Just because the color looks like a blaze. Well, that's pretty good. I don't think I'm going to attempt fate here if we can get some more done. Trouble. Ow. Probably just wasted half our momentary quiet with. Oh, where? I got him. It's wild. All right. Now, you're not too close. What I don't know is if this is the end of our stock of bricks. That's the one. I'm worried about you all day. Looks like another one back in here. And we still haven't done anything with the interior of this. Kind of okay storing that or saving that for a minute. Just as a kind of... Oh, we still got loads. Alright, woo. Your magical sword scared me. Now will he come to me? Come on. Wow, did you like that whistle? I'm the worst whistler, by the way. I know, everybody should be able to whistle. You should be able to teach yourself. Not me, man. No way. When I was a kid, I tried so hard, like, oh, please, please, let me learn how to whistle. I don't know, something just, I can make the sound of air blowing over my tongue, and all kinds of pucker, no pucker, the in, out, all those kind of things have been tried by me, and at this point, I'm kind of okay with it. You come to terms with certain life limitations, and you just, learn to like the person you are. I can't make it better if you keep walking in front there, buddy. All right, we're close. I think we'll leave it disconnected for a second. Just to keep the withers at bay until we want to control the loops, and we'll control the loops by being able to go all the way around first, and then, alright, now it looks like we're getting ready for some more fun. You first. Neither of you next. It's like a shooting gallery in here. Oh, did you not know I like swimming in lava as one of my hobbies? Yeah. Oh, you missed out on all the fun. I don't want you to be deprived. So we're getting closer here. Oh, there's another one. He of the dangerous direction. I think I still see smoke, but now, of course, he's got a pigment shield. That'll work, though. Okay. So, let's pull up this run. Ooh, creepy. Again, note, hole in floor. Don't step where you pull out the bricks, or the brick fences, or whatever. Can be a long drop. Alright, still getting blaze arrows from, I guess, up there. Ooh. And then they despawned. So I think what I'd like to do is try to get 3 wide around this tower, which could be difficult if we get a whole nother batch of blazes. Ooh. Bit of a waste, but oh well. Oh, is that just a block? I was like, that's a very dark magma cube. What's his deal? Yeah, just a... Oh, I should probably, honestly, be carrying a... a fire pot, which would mean that if we fell from here, I think we kind of hit lava like water. I think I don't do a whole lot of practicing, and certainly not in a hardcore world. Am I gonna just intentionally jump in? But I think in the past I've inadvertently been dropped from fortresses a time or two, and I think you may still take some damage, but if we were sitting with a fire potion ready to go, even if we're under lava, swimming and burning, we could switch that spot in our inventory and get the effect minimized, and then still have plenty of time to... Oh, not the time, dude. We're not hanging out. Okay, there's him done. Oh. These guys are so... Whoa! So trolly on the arrow dodge. Oh man, I saw those black hearts. I thought I was way lower than I was. There was a momentary panic. Oh, you didn't jump the right time there, did you? Wait, let them all reset. The other thing I should do while we're back here. Yeah. Look at that. The first 35 minutes I thought those felt like an hour. Now it feels like 5 more minutes has gone by, and we're done an hour and 10. So let's carefully, because there can still be... This is where we got our first skull up here. Let's carefully come back up here. I almost said retreat. How novel is that? Let's toss that. Alright, enough. Oh, now you guys. All I want to do is load up my shulkers and wrap the episode. Can you let me do that? Oh, that was too... Oh, what did I hit? Oh, I guess they counted the blaze. Come get one more blazer on. Alright, now. Real fast. Pink. And load up. I don't know. Oh, because we cut through a little bit of those sides. So we're definitely using a lot to fill those gaps. We got the tower to take down 3 skulls. How awesome. Just a huge benefit. Let's not let this XP go to waste. But I think that's going to do us for this one. I think we're going to stay right here and do another when we come back. I think I'll probably play again this evening. The hour-ish time frame definitely makes some of that easier to continue too. But I'm going to get back up, and it's kind of that dusky evening time. Go outside, see the after sunset, and enjoy it for a minute. So you guys take care of yourselves as I'm walking around outside between recording these videos. I hope you take a minute to get away from the screens between watching them. Little breaks movement, and for your eyes and your brain, huge benefit. So do that, take care of yourself, and while you're doing it, take care of somebody else. Stay awesome. We'll see you next time. Wow, I'm saying all that like we're ready to wrap up, and I haven't even thrown up the thanks so much for watching slide. Oh, and now I have to go back because I don't want to leave the game sitting open for that. Woo! 2 PP. Out of the game. Just a slide. Yeah, as I already said, you guys are awesome, but if you're enjoying these videos, please do consider leaving a like. Drop a comment in and let me know what you're enjoying, what you like to do when you're working on getting wither scaly skulls. Do you do the same thing, or do you just kind of have fortresses and just keep running them until you've gathered enough up? Like I said, that whole area is going to be filled with nether brick and will just be a big platform, and we can run the perimeters, which should, going in a big loop, allow one side to despawn and then start spawning it again, so we can just kind of constantly keep churning for the skellies. And once we get into that full combat mode, at that point, yeah, if we happen to catch a pigman, well, it's unfortunate, but then they get aggressive. There's no understanding when we're trying to save them from wither skeletons. They just get mad. So as always, you guys rock. You know it. Show it by clicking the like, and we'll see you back here next time for more wither skeleton hunting fun and construction under fire. Talk to you then. Bye now.